We actually started the Ujamaa Music Therapy Group. It started out as that because, you know, music is therapy. I met Stevenson. He came down to my gig at the Dakota Club, and he mentioned to me he had a couple guys who were interested in music, and heard about my connection with music and said, would you be interested in helping us out at Ujamaa Place and putting together a music group? And basically he said, listen, we have a group of guys that are dedicated to music and they want to kind of learn more about the process. And this guy right here, Young Light, was my main focus because he was on time every day and still is. And so we started in August and just started to I had conversations with each person, just kind of mentioning, okay, what is it that you want to learn? What is it that you want to do? Maybe it be the business side more or being a performer. And we started out with about, 16 guys, which turned into about 6 guys after a few months. And organically, I mean, we've been able to allow these guys to learn a little bit more about the business. We've had interviews with lawyers and musicians and engineers. And organically, it came into now the Ujamaa Music Group. And they've had the chance to write for different events. We did the State Fair this year, 6 shows. They performed at First Avenue, and I took them over to Paisley Park, and they got to experience that. They did a song there, and it's organically grown into something really cool in which we know that music is very therapeutic, and it allows the guys to express themselves and at the same time learn more about the business, which is very cool.
Yeah, it's like I feel like it's a dream come true because it's like I feel like sometimes when people get involved with music, I feel like some people have too much high expectations, like it has to look a certain way or you have to be really famous for it. I feel like I already made it just by working with Kirk and just working with Ujamaa Music Group, brothers coming together, creating. And I think it was a good look too because Minnesota, I feel like, artists, at least from my experience, I feel like artists wasn't really trying to work together. So I felt like that's the dopest part about this music program, the UMG group, is that having artists coming together like a unity, like brotherly love. So I think that's what I love about it, honestly. Basically, I feel like our music is inspirational music that can uplift people. It's not negative. It's no swearing, what you do hear a lot in music or rap music nowadays, and I think that's what's unique about us too as well, that we can create good music still without talking about those things. Hopelessness No Hope is the song we created. It was based on the stuff that's going on in the world because there's a lot of people are hopeless right now because of the COVID-19. And I'm glad we made a song about that because I feel like that's what the world needs right now.
It's just amazing for one to see, 4 or 5 young black men allowing themselves to work together with another black man, and I think that's important. And writing this song about hope, all I said was, here's the groove, talk about your experience, talk about the things that you look forward to for the future or that you've been through, and just express it. And that's really what it's all about.
Yeah, I feel like it's like giving me more purpose. And it's like ever since I've been working with UMG, I feel like I'm living my purpose. Because it's a music, and knowing that I love doing music and being surrounded by other brothers that love doing music as well. And I feel like music is a powerful tool to speak life to people, to uplift people. And it inspires me in so many ways because I'm an artist myself. I do my own music, and it just inspires me to even create more music, to write more. It just lifts my spirit up. I feel like it makes me more happy, and I feel like it gives me joy in a sense.
You never really know what you're going to get when it comes to guys that want to rap. You're just like, okay. The first song we actually did was Look to My Brother. And I said, this is the title. We went through a few different beats, and I really didn't know what I was going to get. And what I did first, I said, we're just going to play the music, and you're going to come up with your own rap and your own hook right now in this room. And it was amazing to see what they came up spontaneous-wise. And then what I did after that is say, okay, now take this home, write something, and then bring it back, and then we're going to let everybody just do their thing. And we call him the Young Light. That's his stage name. Just from day one, very creative and uplifting and very talented. So each person has their own flow, but organically coming together. Like I give them each a verse in the song, and they just fit together like a glove. It's just been amazing to see them work together, song after song. And there's been about 5 so far. My thing is to allow them to express themselves and continue to have a place to go and feel free to just create. And that's really what it's all about, because we know how strong music is for each individual and how good we feel when we do it, and then be able to learn what we do in class and then teach the next generation, because we want another group of UMG artists to come in, and we just continue this inspirational vibe of music to continue on. That's the goal. It's not really about making money and doing a record, and that's the other piece. That's the small percentage of it. The biggest percentage is actually being able to have a place to create, because a lot of these artists don't have nowhere to create, and Ujamaa Place has allowed that and provided that. And any kind of knowledge I have to give them, so as they go on, they use that and then teach the next generation.